6 ways having a crush affects your brain. Ever wonder why your heart skips a beat when you see that special someone? In this video, I'm going to explore the fascinating science behind the effects of having a crush on your brain. Welcome to Snap Reads, and today I'm here to take you on an exciting journey into the mysterious world of crushes. We're all familiar with that feeling when we get butterflies in our stomach when we think of someone special. But what's actually going on in our brains during these moments? Together, let's find out. The science behind attraction and the brain. When it comes to attraction, the brain plays a crucial role. It's not just about physical appearance or shared interests. There's a lot happening in the background that influences how we feel. Studies have shown that when you develop a crush on someone, several areas of your brain light up like a firework display. These areas are responsible for processing emotions, pleasure, and reward. One of the key players in the attraction game is dopamine. Dopamine is a neurotransmitter that acts as a chemical messenger in the brain. When you're infatuated with someone, dopamine floods your system, triggering intense feelings of pleasure and motivation. This surge of dopamine is what gives you that euphoric feeling when you think about or interact with your crush. But dopamine isn't the only neurotransmitter involved in the crush experience. There are others, such as serotonin, oxytocin, and adrenaline, that contribute to the roller coaster of emotions. Dopamine and its role in the crush experience. Dopamine is often referred to as the pleasure hormone, and for a good reason. It's responsible for the feelings of joy, reward, and motivation that come with having a crush. When you see or think about your crush, dopamine levels spike, creating a sense of euphoria and excitement. This surge of dopamine is what makes you feel like you're walking on air when you're around them. In addition to the pleasure aspect, dopamine also plays a role in motivation. It fuels the desire to pursue and win over your crush. That's why you may find yourself going to great lengths to impress them or spending hours perfecting your appearance before seeing them. Dopamine is the driving force behind these actions, pushing you to do whatever it takes to win the affection of your crush. The effects of serotonin on crush-induced emotions. While dopamine is responsible for the initial rush of pleasure and motivation, serotonin comes into play to regulate your mood and emotions. Serotonin is a neurotransmitter that helps regulate mood, sleep, and appetite. When you have a crush, serotonin levels can fluctuate, leading to a range of emotions from elation to anxiety. When you're infatuated, serotonin levels may drop, leading to a decrease in appetite and disrupted sleep patterns. This explains why some people may experience a loss of appetite or have trouble sleeping when they have a crush. On the flip side, serotonin can also contribute to feelings of happiness and contentment. So if you find yourself feeling blissful and content when you're around your crush, serotonin may be playing a part in that. The role of oxytocin in bonding and attachment during a crush. Oxytocin, often referred to as the love hormone, is a key player in the bonding and attachment process. It's released during physical touch, such as hugging or kissing, and plays a role in forming emotional connections. When you have a crush, oxytocin levels can increase, leading to a stronger emotional bond with your crush. The release of oxytocin can create a sense of trust and intimacy, making you feel closer to your crush. It's what makes holding hands or cuddling feel so comforting and reassuring. Oxytocin also plays a role in forming long-term relationships, as it promotes feelings of attachment and loyalty. So if you find yourself daydreaming about a future with your crush, oxytocin may be part of the reason why. The impact of adrenaline and norepinephrine on the body during a crush. Having a crush isn't just about feeling giddy and happy. It can also trigger a range of physiological responses in your body. Adrenaline and norepinephrine, two stress hormones, play a significant role in these physical reactions. When you see or interact with your crush, these hormones kick into high gear, causing your heart rate to increase and your palms to sweat. This heightened physiological response is often referred to as the butterflies in the stomach feeling. It's a result of the fight-or-flight response triggered by the release of adrenaline and norepinephrine. This response evolved as a way to prepare the body for potential threats or challenges. While having a crush may not pose any physical danger, your body still reacts as if it does, leading to these adrenaline-fueled sensations. The psychological effects of having a crush. Having a crush isn't just a physiological experience, it also has a significant impact on your psychological well-being. The intense emotions and preoccupation with your crush can take a toll on your mental state. It's common to experience a range of emotions, from excitement and happiness to anxiety and insecurity. The constant thoughts and daydreams about your crush can be distracting and make it challenging to focus on other aspects of your life. This preoccupation with your crush can also lead to a decrease in productivity and concentration. Additionally, the uncertainty and fear of rejection that often accompany having a crush can contribute to feelings of self-doubt and low self-esteem. How having a crush affects decision-making and judgment. When you have a crush, it's not just your emotions that are affected. Your decision-making process can also be influenced. Studies have shown that when you're infatuated, the part of your brain associated with critical thinking and judgment takes a backseat, while the reward and pleasure centers become hyperactive. This imbalance can lead to irrational decisions and actions. You may find yourself taking risks or making impulsive choices that you wouldn't typically make. The desire to impress your crush and win their affection can override logical thinking, leading to potentially questionable decisions. It's essential to be aware of this effect and take a step back to evaluate your choices objectively. Coping strategies for managing the roller coaster of emotions during a crush. Navigating the roller coaster of emotions that comes with having a crush can be challenging. The highs and lows can be overwhelming, but there are strategies you can employ to manage the emotional ride. First and foremost, it's crucial to maintain a sense of perspective. Remind yourself that having a crush is a normal part of life, and these intense emotions will eventually fade. It's essential not to lose sight of your own identity and prioritize self-care during this time. Another helpful strategy is to focus on maintaining a balanced lifestyle. Engage in activities that bring you joy and fulfillment outside of thinking about your crush. Spend time with friends, pursue hobbies, and take care of your physical and mental well-being. Creating a well-rounded life will not only help distract you from the intensity of your emotions, but also make you a more interesting and attractive person. Understanding the neurological roller coaster of having a crush. In conclusion, having a crush is indeed a neurological roller coaster. The rush of dopamine, the fluctuations in serotonin, the bonding effects of oxytocin, and the adrenaline-fueled sensations all contribute to the exhilarating yet sometimes tumultuous experience. Understanding the science behind these processes can provide valuable insights into why we feel the way we do when we have a crush. While having a crush can be a thrilling experience, it's important to navigate the emotions with awareness and self-care. Recognizing the impact on decision-making and judgment can help us make more rational choices. By employing coping strategies and maintaining a sense of perspective, we can ride the roller coaster with a greater sense of control and enjoyment. So the next time you find yourself swept up in the whirlwind of a crush, remember that it's not just your heart playing tricks on you, it's your brain going into overdrive. Embrace the experience, cherish the emotions, and ride the neurological roller coaster with a sense of wonder and self-awareness.